but from last 1 or 2 years, there are some developments are happening in Canada. The opportunities are new, and the way of getting in Canada are also changing.
Canada is not going to be the right destination for everyone, and that's okay.
We are ready to go Canada. Does Canada is ready to accept us? What are the new opportunities Canada has added for international students and especially Indian students? And what are the things which are already being in continuation?
Right? This is not a last-minute project that you can do the day before.
That whether they want to study in India or abroad, this is my right time to go abroad and studying. What they add, being this experience, add into them for them.
It is going to be a choice not only affecting you personally, your family, but more importantly, generations to come.
Hi everyone, so my name is SOmesh Khandelwal and today I have a very special guest, David, with me, and we are talking on very hot topic, which is Canada. Canada is always seen as a go-to study abroad destination for Indian students when they are thinking about good education in 12th or after graduation. So Canada is one of the most popular destination, but from last 1 or 2 years, there are some developments are happening in Canada. The opportunities are new, and the way of getting in Canada are also changing. So today I have David, so why not take some advantage of being David with us? So hi David, how are you?
Hi there, thank you for having me. And you're right, hot topic, just like the weather here in India.
I'm so sorry to invite you in India in this scorching summer. I can understand being you are in Canada, so you are always in a better weather than India. But this is the season when students, because in India we have only one outtake. So currently every student is completing their last education and giving their exams, and then they are thinking that what to do now for our higher education. So this is the right time when this podcast is happening, where they can decide that how to get in Canada. So I would like to ask you a very important question. First of all, we are ready to go Canada. Does Canada is ready to accept us?
Great question, and always love to be back here in India, and thank you for having me today. So for everyone who's in front of their screen right now, absolutely Canada is ready and always has been welcoming international students, especially from India. As you might know, Vancouver and Toronto has the two biggest international and Indian population in Canada. And just most recently, our new Prime Minister visited India.
Yes.
And we had a lot of great developments, both from an educational point of view and economic point of view between the two countries. So I can only see great things that's happening between the two countries again. And in the near future, I'm sure there will be more international students, especially from India, entering Canada for their international education.
That's good. So, David, I would like to ask one very important question is, what are the new opportunities Canada has added for international students and especially Indian students? And what are the things which are already being in continuation, which were already very much attractive for Indian students? So what are those who are still available, and what are the things which are being added?
Absolutely. As you mentioned earlier, sir, there has been a few years of development for the past couple of years, some big changes when it comes to international education and international students. But Canada has always been a foundation for international students, and especially India, right? And that will continue to be the case for decades to come. We have a very safe environment. We have great healthcare. Our education is world-class, and it is regulated through our government. So no matter if you're on the West Coast all the way to the East Coast, if you're in a metropolitan city to a smaller town, the education quality will always be there. And of course, what international students are always looking for is, can I stay in Canada and get the valuable work experience after? And absolutely, the 3-year work permit has been there for years before and continues to be in place for future international students. But what's new, right? For this year, and I'm sure the coming years, there'll be new changes as well. We made it easier for students who are looking to go master's or postgraduate to come to Canada, right? We have different policies in place, different scholarships in place, and especially at Yorkville, right? We have different support system for our international students all around the globe, including India, to make sure that from every step of the way, when they first step into your office here at Mentor Education to when they walk across that stage when they graduate, that they are supported, that they are ready for the Canadian work experience or wherever they want to go around the globe.
That's great. So, as being in a study abroad, so our counselors are already shared the things they should, how to prepare for going Canada. What are the few things you would like to add that whoever students likes to plan for Canada? So, what things they should be considering in a preparation to get success?
Absolutely. Number one, and the most important thing is come to talk to this guy right here. Come to talk to Mentor Education where you get the right information. Now, Canada is not going to be the right destination for everyone, and that's okay, right? We want to make sure that you make the right decision and that Canada is the right destination for you. So coming talk to most knowledge and experienced counselor is number one thing that you need to do. They can help you with your research. They can help you to narrow down and really hone in on which program is right for you, which institution is right for you, and also prepare your documentation and apply early, right? This is not a last minute project that you can do the day before. This is a process that's needed, that you need to be well prepared, both from a documentation perspective, emotionally and mentally to be prepared, financially prepared. All these things can be done here at Mentor Education through their amazing counselors to make sure you are ready for Canada or wherever it is that you decide to go.
Thank you, David. And I would also like to know that how Yorkville as an institution, as a university, to host Indian students. So how you are as a university making things better and comfortable for foreign students who are coming Canada for first time?
Absolutely. So Canada was built on immigrants and built by immigrants. So year after year, we have thousands of international students coming into our country. And at Yorkville University, that is no exception, right? I think the first step is when a student is simply an applicant, when they're curious about Yorkville, they will come to you at Mentor Education. And that's where our partnership starts. So we at Yorkville, we work with partners like you where we can give the right information to our students to make sure that they choose the right destination, choose the right program for their studies. We work with your team to make sure that all the application is done correctly, all the documents are there, and we support them from an immigration perspective as well, working with your team to ensure that they have the best possibility and best chance to get that study permit. Once they are in Canada, we have amazing student services to support them, not only academically as a student, but also as a human being. Because we believe and we understand that when you come to Canada, you're not only here for the education, but you're here to develop yourself as a human being and to be better when you graduate from our program and to be able to make a positive impact in society no matter where you go. So we have things like counseling services, we have career services, we have peer tutoring, we have peer mentoring, we have on-campus job opportunities, off-campus job opportunities, networking events, career fairs, everything that a student would need to be successful before they graduate.
That's wonderful. So Yorkville is not only an institution for academics, but they are very much, we can say that that is a home away home for Indian students who are going for first time to studying abroad. One very hot program current in India is MBA. And Yorkville is already a very good MBA program, as I have heard, and there are a few of my students who are already studying there. So I would like to share some of the insights about MBA, what are the outcomes, what are the electives available, and why they should choose MBA to be earned there.
Yeah, absolutely. So at Yorkville, we have our amazing MBA program that's catered to both business background students and non-business background students. So no matter what program you have studied as an undergraduate student, you are able to enter our MBA program. So for our business background students, the program is going to be 16 months. And for non-business background students, it's going to be 20 months. Both programs are going to be under 2 years. And both programs are eligible for students for a 3-year postgraduate work permit, which is very important for you. You will have the opportunity and the ability to earn Canadian work experience and then decide where you want to go after. Some of the outcomes for our program, you can work in IT, you can work in science, you can work in banking, insurance, private sector, public sector. Because we accept students from all different fields and all different backgrounds, it's really up to you on what you want to do with that education once you graduate. And that also reflects on our curriculum and how we design the program. Not only does our students have mandatory courses that they have to take, there are also electives that they have to choose from depending on what they're passionate about. Courses such as management, entrepreneurship, information technology, data analytics, a wide range of topics to make sure our students are prepared for whatever field that they want to get into.
That's made this MBA definitely irresistible for Indian students, because they are not getting MBA at very competitive tuition fees, but also they are getting hot job, 3 years extra work permit as a post-study work visa. And then after if they like, they can convert their visa into permanent residency also.
Absolutely.
And already Canada is hosting a world-class top 20 companies also in Canada. All headquarters are there. So if a student wants to be there in top brands of the world, so that is one good way to get into those. And I think that students who wants to start their own businesses after MBA, they can also do in Canada.
Absolutely. So entrepreneurship is actually one of the electives
Yes.
that the students can take if they want to start their own company. And of course, our graduates have worked in all major banks in Canada, Amazon, for example, right? So it doesn't matter if you're looking at a big corporation or perhaps the smaller firms, or you want to start your own company. We teach you the skills necessary and make sure you are prepared and ready to tackle whatever field and whatever industry that you're in.
That's wonderful. So students, in Canada nowadays, there are 2-3 things major need to be taken care. That is about English. So you really need to work hard for English. Maybe if you do not have, if you have already an English background in your graduation, then maybe you can get a conditional letter from Yorkville. But for visa, you need a good IELTS band. So you can rely on Mentor Universe for good IELTS band. Second things, most important is financial arrangements. So for that also, you can rely on Mentor Universe. We will be preparing your financial presentation perfectly, that if required a study loan, so we will build up that also for you. So whenever you think about that, yes, this is my right time to go abroad and studying, so you can always come to Mentor Universe, and rest of the things you can just leave on us, and we will be one who will be accomplish your thoughts and make it really realize it. And in last, I would ask David to give some message to those students who are thinking about that whether they want to study in India or abroad. So being you are a Canadian person, what you see that what does study abroad made a student, what they add, being this experience add into them for their life?
Absolutely. So every day I'm fortunate enough to talk to students who are looking to go abroad, as well as students who are already abroad here in Canada studying at our programs. I have seen students from when they just graduated from high school or just entering our university, all the way until they have walked across that stage through graduation. One of the most important change you can see, not only as a student, but as a person, is how much more well-rounded their perspective becomes when it comes to international education. Especially in Canada, where multiculturalism has been key to all aspects of life. The student is able to engage and interact with people all around the globe. That allows them to understand and see things from different perspectives. When they add that perspective to their own point of view, they have a better understanding of the world around them. And I think that's key. And also, like you said, sir, they have the opportunity to immigrate or become a PR here in Canada. But more importantly, they will have the Canadian education. They have the Indian background, Indian history, Indian culture, and potentially Indian education as well. Plus, they have the Canadian work experience. So yes, absolutely, Canada is a great place to settle if it's the right place for you. However, If you feel that, you want to go somewhere else to expand, to keep on grow, that's absolutely okay. Because with the help of Mentor Universe, not only will you be a great ambassador for India, you'll also be a great ambassador for Canada as well. And for those who are looking to study abroad, it is going to be a choice not only affecting you personally, your family, but more importantly, generations to come. So please come talk to us, come talk to Mentor Universe, make the right decision for you and for your family and generations after that. Thank you.
Thank you very much, students. So you have any comments, any inquiries, please write in a comment section, and definitely we will try to reply very fast. Thank you.